Welcome back to another weekly fashion recap. This week in fashion, Dior showed their new pre-fall collection at the Brooklyn Museum. Chanel is still hating on up-and-coming designers, and Beyonce is still obsessed with Chloe. So keep watching. Chanel is suing designer Logan Horn, and they're not suing him. They sent him a cease and desist letter to tell him to stop using anything that has any of their brand signifiers on it for his brand. Logan makes pieces that take designer scarves and other textiles and reimagines them into like short sets and just tops overall. They're actually really cute. They're sold on Forward and Farfetch and at Kith apparently. Now that I was shocked by. I do think it's a bit egregious to tell somebody that they can't like reimagine your clothing. And I guess that's really not what they're saying now that I think about it. They're just saying stop selling it. Like you're making a profit off of our stuff. I went into this thinking that I was going to be taking up for Logan, but now that I talk more about it, I think I might be on Chanel's side here just because it is, when you think about it, it is a little crazy to just take somebody's fabric and take somebody's pieces and not only reimagine them, that's not the crazy part, but selling it on reputable like websites and other companies. I'm surprised they even picked that up actually. You know what? Maybe Chanel isn't hating. Maybe they just, okay. Maybe they have a point here. But it does remind me of like when Fendi and other companies went after Dapper Dan in the early 90s and he got wrapped up in all those counterfeiting claims and wrapped up in litigation about that. So I don't know why Logan wouldn't take heed and know that they were going to eventually come for him. Maybe he thought because this is a new time and era, it wasn't going to happen. But I'm sure some brand is going to pick him up as a designer and give him some kind of job out of this. This story didn't go where I planned for it to go because I really thought I was going to be on his side here. Okay, you got me. I really just jumped in being messy, but if you're new here, I'm Adriana. Every Sunday, I give weekly fashion recaps where I talk about any news and updates that happen in the fashion industry the week prior. And if you're not new here, what's up, twin? You know how we do. We locked in. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you share, all those good things. Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Shane Oliver, who is one of the co-founders for the streetwear brand Hood by Air, has been tapped by Jean-Paul Gaultier to curate a ready-to-wear capsule collection for them. The capsule collection is going to be released on May 6th, which is the same night as the Met Gala. And I believe I read somewhere that they were going to actually throw a party that night, which is a bit lofty to throw a party the same night as the Met Gala. But, hey, do it big, okay? At any rate, apparently only Business of Fashion has seen it. I'm sure a lot of other fashion insiders have saw the collection already. But it's going to be like a lot of super wide leg denim, some like gauzy like pieces. Apparently there's like a lot of like logo heavy pieces. He kind of created or reimagined like Jean-Paul Gaultier as a streetwear brand. So I think that's gonna be pretty cool actually. Pretty cool. I don't know what's going on today. I know what's going on. Truth is, I'm tired. But anyway, I think it's going to be pretty cool. Dior showed their pre-fall collection at the Brooklyn Museum the other day. And it was actually really cute. I liked a lot of the pieces. Again, stuttering. I need to lay down somewhere. At any rate, there were a lot of cool tailored pieces. Lots of cinched waist dresses and cinched waist coats. The cinched waist coat had an image of like the Eiffel Tower and an image of the Statue of Liberty along the bottom. What else? They had some like cute little tailored shorts with like a tuxedo jacket. Two fringe dresses that were really cute. It was a really like good show to me. I really liked they had this cool sweatshirt that was like, it was a mixture of the French flag and the American flag. And then it was shown with these white track pants that had blue piping with Christian Dior along the side. Love those pants. Okay, I think maybe those pants were my favorite look out of the whole collection. But the whole show was basically an ode to New York and kind of an ode to the French fashion house in general. So I really liked it. I thought it was really cute. A lot of cute pieces came down the runway. Good job. Zendaya is still doing promotion for the Challengers film, which is getting really good reviews. I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw the trailer for that movie, because I know it was pushed back, but when I saw the trailer the first time, I thought it was gonna be kind of like a kitschy film of sorts that was gonna be kind of whack. But apparently it's like really critically acclaimed, so go Zendaya. Okay, fashion icon, actress extraordinaire, like overall it girl. I like Zendaya. So this past week, she wore a custom Vera Wang dress that was a lingerie inspired ball gown. It had black lace, and it also was like black lace and pale pink. I thought it was a really good look. Messy updo or messy like kind of chignon pulled back. So she's always beautiful. And another, I think at the after party, she wore like a lime green just dress that had like a tennis ball design right at the center. I can't remember who I know the designer's first name is Celia, but I can never pronounce the last name, and I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna pop it in here somewhere, and you can read it and weep, because I'm not gonna disrespect this lady and butcher her last name, okay? Also, she wore, she recreated an old Venus and Serena shoot for Vogue, and she wore a black and white Carolina Herrera ball gown, and she also had like the beaded braids. I knew she was gonna do an ode and an homage to a lot of like black tennis players, but that was a good pick. I didn't expect the ball gown look. I thought she was gonna do something on the red carpet for them, but just the images were really good, right on time. And then she also recently wore a custom Jacquemus dress that had like the whole center out. I love Jacquemus. Everybody knows it. So overall, long story short, also and comma, Zendaya is still killing shit. That's it. 3 really quick things to mention. Schiaparelli finally showed their sneaker. I think when I did an overview of their last fashion show during Fashion Week, I mentioned sneakers, but I forgot to actually add the image. And luckily, they just dropped images of the shoe themselves. So it's like a cream high top sneaker. It has the same silhouette as a Converse Chuck Taylor. It has the gold toe accent with the measuring tape around the bottom. And I really like this shoe. It's a really cool sneaker, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of understated. It's a little more, it's like if Schiaparelli did sneakers, pretty much. Like, I was gonna say it's like a over-exaggerated tennis shoe, but it's not. It's a Schiaparelli sneaker. Rihanna is finally back in her fashion bag. I know everybody is like, she really killed her pregnancy looks, and she really did. She looks good all during her pregnancy. Now, after she had this, let me stop here to say, controversial yet brave statement coming. In my opinion, after she had this last baby, it seems like, and I don't want to put this on her, but it seems like she kind of was maybe a little bit unsure of how to style herself, or maybe she was uncomfortable with like the weight that she had put on from the baby, the small amount of weight, because she was still small. But maybe it was none of those things, and everybody else really thought she really was killing the looks. But I didn't like the past few looks that Rihanna gave after she gave birth to her second baby. But now she's back. She dyed her hair blonde, and she's giving me what I need again. Okay, she's giving me, I'm back, baby. So at Coachella, I only wanted to highlight this because I thought it was a really cool look, and she wore a lot of my favorite brands. She wore a D-squared skirt with these Loewe toy boots, and a vintage Fendi fox fur coat with a vintage Dior saddlebag. And I'm only talking about that because it was a really good look, okay? She looks so good. Moving right along. Oh, while we're talking about looks, Beyonce is still obsessed with the Chloe collection. I too, Beyonce Giselle, loved the last Chloe collection. So very happy for the new creative director that the most important entertainer is also loving what she brought down the runway. She wore the burgundy lace bodysuit with the Chloe like metal belt, and she wore a hat with it with one of the other like coats from the collection. So, chef's kiss, Beyonce. I love, again, all these looks she's giving me. Who would have thunk? Who would have thought that at 33, I finally am in the hive? Welcome me here. It's nice here. The people are nice. You know, I think I love it here. And that's really it this week. Super short. Not really a lot of fashion updates or entertaining insights. Nothing exciting really happened this week. Thanks for joining me again. Remember to subscribe, please. Remember to like, share, all of those things. And have a good week. I'll see you next week.